And we're in! Hello, hello! We are back! Hello everybody, we missed you. This is Some Other Heroes. Welcome to Some Other Heroes. This is a bunch of queer Dungeoneers playing Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Chris. I use he, him pronouns, and I have the honour and joy of being the main DM and storyteller and producer for this show. This wonderful homebrew adventure set in a world of skyships and floating islands and strange magics and deep mysteries. Can you tell I've had a week off? That was completely fudged and thrown together.
No, it was good. It was good.
Said all the right bits.
I said all the right bits, just not necessarily in the right order. Speaking of nobody perfect, beautiful but not perfect, I have four wonderful people around me who are my regular cast, and they will introduce themselves. And today I'm gonna start with she's got an awesome fringe. It's
me.
It's it's Wayne.
There's two people with fringes now. You're gonna have to help us out.
Now it's you now, Wayne, because you just made it odd, and I like it.
Hi everybody, I'm Wayne without the fringe. My pronouns are he, him, and today I shall be playing the Dragonborn Paladin Bard thing called Rock.
The thing called Rock.
The thing called Rock. Hey, do you know what? It's okay going in with this energy because I feel that's where your characters are right now. But we'll come to that in a minute. We're going to do a weird way. We're going to bounce up to Theo for a second today.
Hi, my name is Theo. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing the half... No, he's not a half-elf anymore. I will be playing Eugene, the elf wizard.
Amazing. All elf, all wizard, all here. Charlie, would you go next, please?
Moi. Yeah, I'm Charlie, she, her pronouns, as does Aisling, also use them of those pronouns. She is a Saw, Warlock, Satyr, and full of chaos and fur, and I love her.
Hey. And last but not least, Michelle.
Hi everyone, yeah, I'm Michelle, and my pronouns are she, her, and today I will be playing the Rogue Ranger Skier Tiefling.
Oh, wonderful. Rogue Ranger Tiefling. Wonderful, that's brilliant. These lovely people brain is a little all over the place this evening, as you can tell.
No, you can keep calling us lovely, it's fine.
Yeah.
I will always call you all lovely. You are lovely. You're my wonderful players, and I love doing this with you all. Before we jump into today's episode, we have a couple of little tiny bits of admin to do. First and foremost, we have mods. They're amazing. They're wonderful. They are here to keep the chat safe. They are Bespectacled Man and Hedgehawk UK, respectively. Hedge and Nikki. Give them a shout if there is anything you see that we do not pick up, any bots, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. They will check it out. We run a safe space here. It is mostly focused at LGBTQIA plus people, but any marginalised folks should feel safe here as well. We do not put up with any sort of ableism, racism, homophobia, transphobia, queerphobia of any kind. If you spot something, let us know. We will get it sorted. Mostly we get bots and the occasional person going, safe space, who gets hit with the banhammer so quick, their head doesn't spin. So, yeah. That's just to keep you all safe and keep our wonderful, warm and welcoming community safe for people who need it. We have a little tiny shout out for one of our friends. We just wanted to say congratulations to Rooney and the cast of Starfall. The second season of Starfall arrives this Friday wherever you listen to your podcast. If you haven't listened to the first season, I really do recommend it. It's fantastically produced. It's a wonderful story. Rooney's done an amazing job. The cast are all wonderful. Features a lot of our friends in there, which is always lovely. There are details in our chat, but I will also make sure that we are sharing all the details as Rooney releases them on our socials as well. So congratulations, Rooney. I know you've worked really hard. It is really well deserved. You are an amazing person, and we're very excited for you.
Well done, bud. We're proud of you.
Yay. Cool. There are other people in the interval video, so when the interval video comes up, if you aren't grabbing a drink, check them out. There's some really nice people. We've swapped things around a little bit. Some familiar faces, some new friends. Yeah, just to keep you on your toes, keep it interesting. I don't think there is anything else at the moment that I can think of.
Nope.
That is good. In which case, I guess, with no further ado, I should drop the titles. And we're mostly back. Theo ran to get some headphones. Unfortunately, their headphones
We all ran to do different chaotic shit, and it
was
very
wonderful.
wrong.
Yeah, we've got this. We've got a 50-second window in which everybody decided to do things. It was very
I'm
exciting.
gonna quickly go blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It wasn't well planned, but it was.
It was
amazing.
not well
It was
planned.
It was great.
Probably should have done that
Big-
on the
big toddler
countdown,
energy.
but yeah. Anyway, I am confident that Theo is up to speed on everything. So I am.
If anyone is.
Yeah.
If anyone is, it would be Theo. So that just leaves me to say. Previously on the Some Other Heroes.
Such good timing.
Beautiful.
I love the way you glided in. as well.
Oh dear.
I've been here the whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
I'm just
Previously.
a normal guy in a normal place. Doing
On
normal
Some Other
things.
Heroes. Our friends, Parshkikk's Chosen, have travelled to the Albatross to find the third of the temples that keep the Sky Shield, the magical barrier that keeps the floating islands of the scattered lands in the air, and fix it. They've uncovered piratical plots, chased down enemies, faced elder gods, and come out victorious. Their most recent victory over Phirun Pyrus, one of the 4 people who have been plotting to manipulate the scattered lands and everybody in it for the benefit of an unknown benefactor, an entity known as the Dragon King. The battle was hard fought, and Phirun possessed by some strange creature from beyond the rifts that hold together the ways. Striking down 2 figures who were protecting him, wearing insignias and armour, showing them as members of the Imperial Guard, proving that this conspiracy is in the heart of the Empire itself. Having defeated Phirun, the creature that possessed him struck out on its own, fighting and being defeated by our friends, before slithering off with the threat that they would return when they were ready. Our friends sit in quiet contemplation, thinking over the revelations of what they've seen and what they've gone through, and the very difficult conversations they just had with their enemy. But before we get to them, our eyes skip back to the scattered lands, far, far to the east, to a large island with agricultural bodies and deep forests and mountains. A familiar looking palace with an elegant throne that we have been to before. A small lilac-skinned tiefling stomps through, rage touching the edge of her features, her beautiful white horns gleaming in the candlelight as she goes. She storms up to a man nearly twice her height, who seems to cower back as she gets close to him. How long? How long has it been? Why didn't you call me when it first happened? The captain of Theramaya's guards looks. We didn't understand what was happening, my lady. The Duchess, she just left with the ambassador. You don't breathe a word of this to anybody. Do you hear me? Not until I've talked to Her Grace, Her Radiance, about it. Now, who else knows? I need to see all of them. We will cover whilst we figure out exactly where Her Ladyship has gone. And not for the first time, Neves Orindir takes on the form of her mentor in order to hide her secret. Back in the ways, 4 tired, beaten-looking people sit on a dais, calmly contemplating. Before we jump back into the game properly, I would like to figure out how they are all doing. And I'm going to start with Ashley.
I think Ashling's feeling where are her hit points at? She's physically fine, but she's feeling a bit impatient, I think. I think she's kind of in the back of her head been like, okay, we'll get this over and done with, and then I can get Alabaster back, kind of thing. Because I know that she's been on this journey of discovering her own power and being more confident in what she's capable of doing, but she's still been pretty concerned after that first chat when she realised he was fully lying about being fine. So, yeah, I think she's a bit like, cool, we've done this, right, can we focus on this shit for like 5 minutes and then we can get back to the other stuff?
Chris, correct me, but did we not see a vision of Alabaster?
No, there was something to the audience, much like in line of what I just did with
Yeah,
Neves.
so we didn't see that.
No.
Okay, got it.
How is Rock doing?
Rock's physically not great.
Oh.
But I think he is. Yeah, I think he's actually quite quiet at the moment, apart from just kind of trying to recoup. I think there's lots going around in his head about the two men with the insignias who were apparently not so long ago members of quite sort of high up authority in the empire, but also is also kind of trying to figure out how everything fits together, and at the same time, I think, as he has been for a while, feels like there is kind of a growing sense of urgency. So although we had to do what we just had to do, and that was going to come at some point, he's also painfully aware that we still haven't actually done the ritual in this temple yet, and that there are still other temples to get. And so I think he's probably quite quiet, just with lots going on, and trying to figure out kind of what next and what to do with the information that we've just been thrown.
Perfect. Theo, how is Eugene doing?
Also physically not great. Fine, but not the best. I think he is sort of impatient, like similar to Rock. I think he's just thinking about the ritual now, and is obviously gonna wait for everyone to be like get themselves together, but is kind of like inching towards the door or whatever,
Slowly
like,
shuffling.
come on, guys. You know, you do when you do that
You
thing
just
when
put
you're
that
gonna leave a
spleen
group
back
of
in.
people,
Go on.
and you're like, right, and then you get up
Yeah.
as like a
Yeah.
right,
He's-
everyone.
Yeah.
Has he done
done
it
it
3
5
times, and
times.
every time someone's just pulled him back down? And last but definitely not least, Skia.
Yeah, I think Skia is similar to Rock. Her focus is on the two Empire people. I think she's very quiet, and I think her brow is furrowed a bit because she's trying to do a lot of thinking, and almost I think she's trying to do math. Not good for her.
Medicine check. Medicine check.
No, but yeah, I think it's she.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
I think she is trying to like piece a lot of stuff together back at the Empire that is sort of like, okay, so why did this happen to you? Who else is lost? Who can I trust? And then who can I trust that might have got out? Is anyone in the Empire safe? I think weirdly her mind is fully in the Empire right now. She's almost like completely forgotten that we're in a magical temple and we have a job to do to stop things falling out of the sky. She's just like,
That makes a lot of sense.
This is the first temple that Skia's been with us in, isn't it? For the ritual.
Second.
So,
second.
She was with you
Oh,
when
in
you
Utoran.
did the Temple of Stone.
Yeah. She doesn't really understand it though. I think that's why.
I think last time
neither do we.
you were put on guard duty and told to just stop things from getting to people.
Yeah,
by-
exactly. I
Yeah.
just stood there. I was like, this is easy.
Stood there looking threatening with your arms folded.
Yeah.
It's like, what's all the fuss? That was easy last time.
Yeah,
Jeez.
can't just do it again.
You guys did manage to gather up some personal items from the 3 remaining bodies. I don't know who. There was something special about the plate mail, the glaive, and a ring on the skeletal.
Yeah,
Good.
I wrote down Ring of Protection, Amulet, and 50 Platinum.
Yeah. So there's a ring of protection on one of them, which I think the armor is a +1 plate mail, and the glaive is a +1 glaive. He also has a small notebook tucked away, which has not been touched in months,
Oh,
almost like it was
sweet,
forgotten
check that
about.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Reading their diary.
Yeah, can we read that?
Yeah,
Or at least have a
absolutely.
quick flick through.
Out loud and do the voices.
Yeah.
It's basically it's his fanfic. No, it's not.
This is erotic friend fiction.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, it is. It's a symbol as you would recognise. It's basically his way of keeping track of information pertaining to his legion. Obviously, being in charge of the Imperial Guard itself, he was tasked with ensuring that they are always ready to perform. The First Legion is the Emperor's personal legion.
And is that what this is about, the First Legion?
He was the head of the First Legion.
Yeah.
What's his name? First Shield Hirsch Wintercrest. Make me, because some of it's ciphered deliberately.
Oh, hell yeah.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh no.
Sorry, so Hirsch was head of the First Legion.
Yes, head of the First Legion.
Michelle, you can add 5 to your roll.
Thank you, Eugene. I go and sit next to Eugene, who stood up again.
Actually, Chris, can I also sort of help, if possible? Because I would have had quite close access to those kind of things when I was at the palace.
Yeah, absolutely. You wouldn't have known this cipher, but you would recognise the sort of the where she needs to look and stuff like that. So I think, Skier, you can also do this with advantage.
Heyo.
I
I'll be
rolled
moral support.
a 9 and a 2
A 9
for
and a 2.
Add 5.
Add 5 makes it plus 4 makes it 13.
13.
Yeah.
A lot of this is above your head. It's about positions. 1 second. Sorry.
What is that?
Is
That is
Skia like overheating because she's thinking?
Basically, Eugene just overclocked Skier so she could do this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
A lot of this is over your head. It's about troop dispositions. It's about, and I think you nearly miss some vital information because you get a little bored. It's very dry.
There's no pictures.
Yeah. It doesn't mention stabbing anyone once.
Yeah, this is always someone else's job.
drawings.
Then you notice some notes about new troops, new weapons, and some concerns that the new Imperial advisors are pushing for things that possibly shouldn't be touched on. And he would personally investigate it for the Emperor to ensure that he was satisfied that his troops were safe and protected. There is a footnote towards the end. He is concerned that the dragon-skinned soldiers are being made from Imperial legionnaires and conscripts. And that was 4 months ago.
Oof.
Ah.
Okay.
Commander Rissi Kelnir, the Emperor's Blade, doesn't have enough clothes or armor left on him to warrant personal items. He has anything that was, he's more beast than man now.
Oh, I couldn't tell whether we'd set someone else on fire or not.
Probably.
I think it was too crispy.
I think, as I said before, Chris, Rock will take the 2 insignias that indicate who these 2 were.
Fantastic. And I think you found a platinum on Pyron.
Pyron, I think. Yeah, I think that's
Pyron. Yeah, he's got a spell focus. He's got a spell book which has strange writing that Eugene couldn't read.
Could I read it?
Can
Is
you
it
read
in
it?
another language?
It's in a language you don't recognise.
Can I?
Can I cast? Sorry, Aisling, you go.
No, you go for it.
I was just going to cast Comprehend Languages.
Smart.
It is not comprehensible. It keeps shifting and changing. As if under an enchantment.
Dispel Magic.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Yes.
It's boobies trapped.
Oh,
As
no.
soon as you start casting, you realise there is a hidden rune on the back, and you're smart enough to recognise it is literally set up so that if someone casts disenchant the writing, that it sets off.
I rolled a 22.
Fantastic. That is enough. You... I would like actually everybody to roll me a con save, please.
Cool and great.
Cool, great.
You'll watch as this wave of necrotic energy just comes out.
Is it a magical effect?
It is a magical effect. You can roll with advantage.
Yeah!
Yeah, boy.
It is a spell.
Fucking party time.
18.
Wait, if it's a spell, can I counter spell it?
No. Because you're already in the middle of casting, so... Power word paper cut. That's exactly right, Rooney. That's what it is. Okay, so did anyone get lower than 15?
Oh.
Rock?
No. Isn't that terrible? I know.
Lamenting.
Rock, you take 61 necrotic damage. Everybody else takes 30.
Uncanny dodge.
What?
Yep, uncanny dodge is fine.
What?
So Rock falls to the ground,
Oh no.
Eugene almost.
unconscious.
You will watch
Eugene, what
as
the fuck is that book?
Wait,
You watch
Ashling! Rock is down.
Okay.
tendrils just
I'm just
latch onto Rock and literally drag all the moisture out of him, and he falls to the floor almost like a husk.
I'm slapping Spare the Dying on everyone, even Skia, who's still
You've
up.
done me twice. I'm fine.
Just in case. I'm
I'm
getting everyone.
scared.
Even do myself.
Yeah, Rock goes down with a heavy clank as the armor hits the stone.
Shade.
I know.
Okay. Bad. Right. Who has potions? I've got one basic one. Skia, have you got a potion?
1 second. I'm just checking my.
There are a couple in my sort of my bag if you want
Oh,
to.
cool. I'm gonna
through them.
ransack Rock's bag then, and
Yeah,
give him whatever.
I actually have a potion of greater.
Cool.
Give that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shove that down Rock's throat,
Yeah.
and because it's panicked, you'll need to roll for it. No, well, not roll
who's
roll the
rolling?
healing
You roll
What am
4d4.
I? 4d4.
and add 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
The book
4.
swells with water, and the ink drips out.
Ew. The fuck kind of book is this? Ow.
Did you just stab yourself with a d4?
I just tried to roll them in my hand like normal dice, and I forgot that I've got really sharp dice. Fuck me. 3, 7, 6 plus what? Plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 10.
Okay. So Rock will just immediately sit up and just glare at Eugene.
Wait, Eugene's still down though, right?
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. I thought you got down.
I got a whole 7 hit points. It's fine.
It's
Don't
Eugene,
worry
it's
about me.
Eugene sitting on the floor, just blinking at the space where this swollen book is now sitting.
What? What?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
What
Probably
just
shouldn't have
happened?
cast a spell on it.
What just happened though?
I tried to dispel magic on the book, and it had a
Kill Rob.
preventative measure.
Damn, that
Right.
was a powerful thing, though. What did they not want us to see?
It looks
Well,
a bit
I
gross
guess
and
we'll
something
never
else.
know.
Why is it all wet?
I don't know. It's kind of gross though. I don't want to hold it anymore.
Can I start poking the...
Perhaps
bit where
it's soaked in
leaked
my
out?
blood.
It's
Oh, maybe
soaked
you
in
know now.
Rock. You are so thirsty. In fact, all of you are really thirsty and dehydrated right now.
Ring the book out into rocks.
And he fully fucking dies.
No, you will not.
Hey guy. Sorry.
Do I have anything?
I have a water skin.
You guys will
Yeah.
be carrying water rations and stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah, I've
just-
got water. Yeah.
Rock's just going to take his water skin out, knock it back, and then also take a small sip out of his hip flask.
To rinse down the water, right?
Well, yes, water just tastes bad.
Yeah. Because alcohol tastes great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I also cast Identify on the amulet?
I'm
Yes.
standing 400 feet away.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm just going to drag myself along
The
till I'm
amulet
out of reach.
is not trapped. The amulet, the identify spell. Are you taking a ritual time, or are you just casting it with a quick?
I'll have to cast it as a ritual.
Okie dokie. So you sit for 10 minutes, I think, which is probably not helping some people at the moment.
Who have blood loss, yeah.
But you find that the amulet is where is it, Chris? Where did you put it? Is called the Amulet of Deathspeak. It contains a daily use of the Speak with Dead spell. In addition, it doesn't matter if you are responsible for the individual's death, they cannot refuse to talk to you. That said, they do not have to tell you the truth, and they do know if you killed them.
Interesting.
Can we
in
just
a-
like roast Pyron for like
Yeah.
however long it lasts?
Oh my god, yeah. Pun intended.
Be like, idiot! That was your wife. You got owned, man.
Yeah.
Can we just annoy him for the
Yeah.
next, time?
You can't escape us, not in even death, my guy. I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna carry you around.
Every day.
Every day I'm gonna speak to you.
Yeah, and just piss you off. Gonna
But you can
mispronounce
only ask
words
it
at
5
you.
questions.
Yeah, but every day.
Yeah, every day. Are you a little bitch?
Like, what? Are we going to carry his corpse around with us?
Yeah.
Little bitch.
Why are you dead?
Why are you so dead? Oh my god, why are you dead?
Why does your face look like that?
How did your plan work out for you? Huh?
Yeah.
How's that plan going?
How's your
Where's
wife?
your wife?
How's your wife? She alright?
Yeah.
Have you seen your wife?
Oh my god, fucking yeah.
I hate
Okay,
to
good.
say I told you so, but I told you so, bitch.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that would be great.
So yes, you have the Amulet of Deathspeak.
Okay.
What you little bitch, I can't get out of my head.
Skia's like a 13-year-old COD player, like.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I just love it. It has to be a question like, why you little bitch?
yeah, exactly.
Skier, stop teabagging his corpse.
Uh.
Come on, stop it.
Bad news, Michelle. The spell fails if the corpse was the target of this spell within the last 10 days. So
That's fine.
Okay,
guys,
so we
every
can
10
only do it every 10 days.
every 10 days.
Baby, we're checking it.
Why you a little bitch? Unless you don't
Unless.
finish asking the questions, because the spell doesn't end until you ask the 5 questions, right?
Just get one a day.
Yeah,
once a
just
day.
ask him the same question every day.
Yeah. Where's
How's your wife?
How's your body?
Still dead?
for a little reference, it isn't actually his soul, and he wouldn't be tortured by that. It is an incantation.
No, but
of
it would be
his
fun for
spirit.
us.
Yeah,
It'll be fun for
we'd have a
you,
laugh.
but yeah,
It's
absolutely. I'm not
therapy.
I'm not dumping it, but if you're like, oh, we're going to torture him like this, he's already gone.
It's
So.
enrichment for us. It stops us destroying the furniture. It's fine.
He's basically become a chew toy for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, so I know it's kind of urgent that we get on with the ritual and stuff, but I'm going to have to sit down for a little while and just
You've
take a
got
breather.
lot of
Yeah.
blood
Same.
outside of you.
Everyone should maybe take
So yeah, can we have a short rest, Chris?
Sure.
Let's see, can I use all of my hit point dice?
Absolutely
Sounds
fine.
like it for 60 odd fucking necrotic. Fuck, that's hilarious.
Silence.
Yeah,
falls.
laugh it up, L boy.
Hey, you didn't die. It's fine.
I think sort of an eerie silence falls across the four of you as you all sort of sit there and contemplate again what has been a very weird couple of days. If there is anything you would like to talk about or discuss, it's a good opportunity to do so whilst you are sitting and chilling.
Oh yes, good point. So stuff you found. I'll be sharing that out.
Yeah, we may as well. So what do we have? 50 platinum, which is what, 500 gold?
Yes, I think.
Cool.
Oh, we can. Do you guys do like a party fund?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
So
yes,
you-
it's kind of kept with the ship because they sort of sell things for us and that
okay.
kind of thing as well. So
Well, no, I was gonna say like that playtime. It looks pretty sick. But are you gonna put it on?
no, my arm is perfectly good.
Oh, your arm is better. Okay. Oh.
I don't think it's gonna. It's not my look. That.
I mean, you can try it on if you'd like, but
I don't. I'm okay.
All right, cool. I just thought if you needed to put it on now.
Can you
Uh,
put it on over the top of your stuff?
Double armor.
no,
Or your other stuff's prettier. Can you put it underneath? Tuck it in.
no.
It might protect you from books exploding.
Yeah.
Who can tell? I mean, not something I'd kind of planned to have protection from, but you know.
Do you have armor of book explosion?
This is what happens when you try and read books without pictures. You die.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's science.
Oh god, you should try books with numbers. That's deadly.
Ugh! Those exist.
Yeah.
Why?
So we'll put the plate mail and the glaive, unless anyone wants a glaive, into the bag of holding,
Okay.
Nice, yeah.
because then we can at least sell it when we get back.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then there was the amulet was the one that you just did with it, speaking to
death
the
speak.
deadies.
Yeah. I don't want to speak to dead people.
I barely want to speak to live people, to be honest. So.
I'll have it. I'll speak to daddies. I don't mind.
Go on then.
Well, wait. I seem so good at talking to deadies, but didn't Eugene say something like we only have 5 questions?
Yes, every day.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll hold on to it for now until we need it, and then we can decide who's going to use it when the time comes.
Yeah.
It's almost like you don't trust Aisling with it.
Like, we would get some really cool information.
Yeah.
We
Not
so would.
necessarily what we want.
We would find out some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the problem?
Right, pretend I'm dead. Actually, what you asking me?
Oh, mate. What fucking happened?
Are you a
Right.
little bitch?
Oh,
Are you listening?
you look dead and stuff. Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, shit. You alright?
Yeah, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Okay, I've run out of ideas
Right.
and questions now.
Oh, okay, maybe we'll be okay. Then we've got 2 questions left for...
Yeah, and then I'll just hang out with them for a bit.
So just to clarify, you just asked the dead person. Your second question was, "Are you all right?"
That's polite, right? Don't want to
Yeah,
assume.
it's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, yeah, no, just checking. I just wanted to clear up that that's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
So-
could be alright and dead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just so I'm clear, we are all using humor to deal with the traumaticness of what's been happening, right?
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
just need to know it's not just me.
Which traumatic event would that be?
Okay, maybe I'm fine then.
It was such
The
a delicious break of the 3.5 point wall.
3.5 wall.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the reanimation of sort of legendary soldiers from the Empire into slaves to a deluded man whose wife from the grave turned out to be a weird entity that we still don't know anything about? That kind of trauma, or the trauma of just getting through that, relaxing, and then dying by the explosion of a wet book?
Look, how was I supposed to know it was going to explode?
Yeah.
Books don't generally explode.
Yeah, that's fair. We can't check every single book for explosives.
No, perhaps just the magical ones kept on one of our arch enemies. That I'm just thinking for future reference. Anyway,
All right, Mr. Pokes magical shield, and then it explodes on him.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
less of that actually. That's a very good point. I
Everything
don't
was
think you have a
just-
leg to stand on.
okay, fair point.
Right, okay. We'll all agree to just... be a
Apology
little
accepted.
cautious.
Right. So,
What is the status of the book now? Is it still soggy?
It is basically as if you had left a book underwater for quite a while.
Has anyone got any rice?
Yeah.
Silica packets?
Unfortunately, you are fairly certain it's ruined.
Oh man.
You feel like it was deliberate.
That book sucks.
Yeah, just like Byron.
okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it, so maybe we should focus on what's next.
Okay,
Yeah.
but are you guys okay?
No.
Yeah. Specifically because of the empire-y kind of stuff.
No.
I wouldn't. I mean, it's a little concerning.
Are you that bothered though?
What about the demonic and dragon-shaped reanimations of two of the leaders of the army?
Worse than that, you knew Rafil growing up.
Oh.
He was one of your... He wasn't close, but he was part of your extended circle.
I don't think that Rock would let that on anyway in this conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a concern, especially as one of them was kind of in charge of the Legion who directly looks after the Emperor. So if whatever is happening is reaching them already,
Reaching them and kind of killing them.
well, yes. I mean, it seems like, for one of them at least, from what Skia read, it appears that they may have just encountered or investigated something that somebody didn't want them to do. So, maybe it's not that they were necessarily involved and they were in the wrong place at the wrong time, but we don't know that for everyone. What we do know, though, is that these are people who have direct access to the Emperor, and because of that, will also have direct access to pretty much everyone in the court. And that's a little alarming, considering the power that they would have access to.
Okay, cool.
But to be honest, I'm ever so slightly freaked out by the fact that Phirun was so genuinely deluded about that entity being his wife,
That weirded me out quite a lot.
which makes me really scared about what other people are believing right now.
Yeah.
So not great really about the whole Empire connection, but then none of this is particularly pleasant. But like I say, we do need to sort the shield out. We're here. We came all this way.
Take a second to stop actively bleeding, and then we'll do that.
Well, yes, I'm trying. Just keep Eugene away from books.
How the whole fuck am I supposed to do that?
That's a second task.
I was only joking.
Okay, alright, cool.
Hey, Eugene. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the book kind of exploded in your face too, and you did see all the things
Yeah.
that you saw.
Yes,
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the book to explode. I probably should have checked
Your
it
fault.
over more thoroughly.
No, I
Books are your friends. That's the last thing you'd expect to betray you, right?
yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I
Ultimate
mean,
betrayal.
I've got a fair few paper cuts in my time, but
Bastards.
I mean, if we've learnt anything from this temple, it's that we can't trust anything.
Especially books with no pictures in
Yeah, especially that.
well, there may have been pictures in it. I
them. Oh,
don't
man.
know because I didn't actually read it.
Now Ashling's
my
really
God.
upset by that.
Bet they were really cool.
Can we keep hold of the book anyway, just in case we could, like, dry it out and see if there's anything in it?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, put it with your cheese.
In the bag it goes!
God.
Even if I just dry it out and I get a cool murder book that I get to draw in.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Anyway, about that ritual, we should probably do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
are we... okay. You guys
I
alright?
mean, I've mostly stopped bleeding. I see skiers already dancing, which
I'm
is
ready.
always a good sign.
I've practiced.
Yeah.
I mean, I will just point out that as long as, well, I don't know what this ritual involves, but I'm hoping we won't be facing anything else we have to fight or be attacked by.
I'm ready. We can fight it.
Who
Right?
knows? Yes.
I mean, I was just rendered unconscious by a collection of damp paper, so I'm not sure I'm fit to
It
fight
was
anything
big, scary
really.
damp paper. Not your fault.
Anyway, I'm just saying, we do need to move, but I'm not really in condition to put up much of a fight. But
Okay.
That's okay.
I'll fight for all of us. I'm ready.
Sick. Hell yeah, Skier. Right, let's fucking go. Skier, you lead the way.
okay,
Right. I want to boot in a doorway.
Hey!
Is there anything to boot?
Is there a door? If there isn't, I'm gonna find some
Can I
debris for Skier
can I
to boot down.
conjure a door for
Yes!
Skier to kick down?
Yes.
You can conjure a door for Skier to kick down. There is
Delicious.
actually, now that the ritual that Phirun was performing has been broken and the creature banished into the ways, that archway has collapsed and returned into floating stone. leaving the original dais, which I think everyone here is at least passingly familiar with, which you recognize as the way that you interface with the temple, contains a copy of the souls of one of the magi who were responsible for building the Sky Shield. An echo designed to help you.
Do you need the puzzle box?
Well, that was normally what we use in the door,
Okay, just checking.
but I've got it if we need it.
Hey, love. You can... Aisling, Rock... Well, actually, all of you can make me a history check.
Yeah.
I will give a bonus to Aisling, Rock, and Eugene because they have seen 2 of these devices now.
15.
What does the bonus look like?
Plus 5.
Okay.
I got
In that
25.
case, I got a 32.
I got a 9.
Amazing.
Well done, Ashley.
Thanks.
What did Skier get?
No, 33, sorry.
33.
Oh my
My
god.
life.
Mine was a 15.
15. Skier, you're kind of like, oh, it was that panel there, and Rock, I think you're like, okay, and you remember there's a precise method by which Eugene accessed it before, and that Lathil accessed it as well. And you're like, I'm fairly certain it's those sorts of buttons. Eugene, you remember exactly how your grandfather activated.
I'm walking in the wrong direction.
Skier, yeah, Ashley's like, where the hell did the... Where the hell did
Ashley
the
just
archway
goes
go?
up to the control panel and does this.
Doesn't stop me because I don't read.
Yes, exact maximum Aisling energy. She can read every fucking language, she chooses not to.
Yeah.
Rock's going to go up and then just sort of reach towards one of the buttons and then sort of have a momentary flashback to poking the last thing that, and just kind of go, Eugene, I think this is your area of expertise, no?
Yeah, Eugene will go press the buttons. He remembers.
Amazing. You activate it and you kind of see the plates along the edge of the start bursting with ether energy. Magical conduits start to flow outwards, and the light in the middle starts to form a humanoid figure, one that you haven't seen before, with beautiful features, a plaited beard, large framed, beautiful eyes with no irises or cornea at all, just white.
Pretty fucking
Slightly
storm
sharp
shit.
ears and long flowing hair that goes down the back, and wings. Which are kind of slightly ethereal. I have returned, and I see the activators are not who I expected them to be.
Hi.
Hello, you are not Obin.
No, it's pronounced Aisling.
No,
Well met, Aisling.
You're very beautiful.
So are you. Thank you.
She blushes.
4 figures. Are you the new Magi? Has it been that long?
not exactly.
I see.
We're just here to check that the temple is functioning as it should be.
Ah, I see. My name is Callum Realnist. If you are here and Obin is not, Does that mean my husband has passed?
Yes. I'm afraid.
Do not feel sad. We will be together again in the winds of the tempest. I am, after all, only a copy of Callum. Now, you wish to check on the state of the temples?
Yes.
Kind of looks far away for a second. 2 temples are operating at extra efficiency. That will need to be corrected at some point. One is offline entirely, and I cannot locate its presence. And this one is active, but quiet. Interesting. The Temple of Power is drawing more from the shield than it should, as well. Stone and nature are outputting more. Power is drawing more, and this one sits in the middle. Is there some sort of catastrophe? Has something happened to the Temple of Song?
I don't know, honestly. That's kind of what we're trying to figure out. We visited the temples of stone and nature, and that's why they're outputting more power to balance.
This would make sense, yes. Do you wish access to be able to perform a similar ritual here?
If you think it's necessary.
Can everybody make me an intelligence saving throw?
What?
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
Jesus.
Is it magic?
It is not magic. Oh, actually, no, it is magic. It is a spell.
2 in one go. And it's still not going to be good. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Aisling, what did you get?
Got an 18. That's
Okay.
respectable.
Very
Rock.
respectable.
What did you
6.
get? Awesome. Skier,
2.
2. Eugene,
30.
30.
Share.
30.
You don't need all that.
I mean, it is your bag, so that is that. But that's insane.
I get
That's
plus
really good.
12 to intelligence
Good
saving
lord.
throws. That's insane.
Eugene, you feel a touch against your mind, not dissimilar to when Alabaster or Rock try and talk to you telepathically, but slightly different. Aisling and Skier, you feel like your memories are being flitted through quickly. Rock, you recognize this. You cast this spell. This is Detect Thoughts. And you get the impression he's not trying to hurt you or find secrets. He's trying to see what you've done so far. It's a bit invasive, but it kind of makes sense considering what he is.
I think Rock will verbally will say out loud to everyone, I think they're just trying to figure out what we've actually done up till now.
Is that what that fuzzy brain feeling is? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I would choose to fail if I knew that.
Amazing. He actually spends more time in your mind because you have a more structured understanding of what's going
Your
on.
mind is tidier.
Is that a polite way of putting it?
He's like, so with Aisling, he's like, okay, I think I've got what this is. Skier is like, okay, there's some very ordered thoughts here, but
Don't go
Not-
over here.
Yeah. What's in that dark corner, and why is it growling at me?
Not the shame brain. We don't go in
don't
there.
go there.
Rock is like going through. Okay, you've been paying attention mostly, more than you pretend you do, but you are filing things deeply away. And with Eugene, it's like, oh, this is perfect. There's diagrams. there's helpful
Everything's
footnotes.
alphabetized. It's
Oh
brilliant.
my god. Fucking love it. Ashley's brain is the junk drawer full of dead batteries that you never look at.
And cheese.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
cheese got in your brain, I don't know, but it's there.
With Rock's brain, he's like, okay, everything's sort of okay in here.
There's a few.
That's gonna come down soon.
You've held that mental health together with jam and hope.
Yeah. Oh, that shop's gonna fall down any minute.
It takes him a moment, and then he seems satisfied. I apologize for the invasion. It seemed quicker to understand. I see what you have done, and I can open up this temple to allow you to perform the ritual. I believe what the Allcaster and Lathil have allowed you to do is indeed saving you. It will give you, hopefully, more time to find the Temple of Dreams and restore it. If, he kind of thinks, there is a chance, if you can correct the Temple of Power from drawing as much energy as it is, rather than giving it, which is its function, you will not be able to stop the sky shield fading, but you will be able to stop your home from falling from the sky.
Okay, that's good.
If you cannot repair all 5.
So we would not have the sky shield, but the scattered
fall.
lands would continue to exist in the sky.
Yes.
How's that
The
work?
barrier would not
Well,
prevent people entering any.
so we would have no protection from what lies below.
But we wouldn't plummet to the ground.
Okay, it's better than nothing.
I mean, yeah.
A good plan B then.
Thank you. That's very helpful to know.
My pleasure. I will open the access. Should you need my assistance during the ritual, please call upon me.
Just what, yelling your name?
That would suffice.
Okay, thanks.
And he fades out. That was really weird because that sounded like the cats were hissing and then it came through the mic.
Nice.
The plinth underneath, slight panels open slightly, giving you more space to be able to access and start casting your ritual.
And before, while that's kind of happening mechanically, Rock's just going to sort of put a hand on Eugene's shoulder and just kind of say, "Did we even know that was an option?"
No, not until now.
Okay,
I don't think.
just checking. I thought I
did
may have
we-
missed something.
Do we know where the Temple of Power is?
We know that it's in. It's in a village, Tofei.
Tefei.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the Temple of Power was the one that the lawkeeper wants me to go to.
Oh,
Find out what
yes,
happened
yes,
to
of
Atsi the
course.
builder.
But we don't know where the Temple of Dreams is. Okay, right. Well, let's focus on this one.
uh-huh.
So, as before, Eugene probably leads on the ritual. Probably gets some help from Aisling and Rock. I'm sorry, Skier, you're not a ritual caster, are you?
Yeah, keep doing that. That's
Yeah.
really important.
That's all the help we need.
Skier's become our cheerleader, literally.
Hell yeah.
You mark out the spell circle. Do you do it the way that your grandfather showed you, or do you do it
No.
the way you do it the...
Love how
I-
quick you were on that. Like, nah, fuck
do
that guy.
love that. Yeah. Even though it would probably be more efficient, don't do it that way. Do it the way the Allcaster showed you. It takes you 10 minutes. As before, you probably have to kind of interrupt Callum to work out how long it's going to take. Callum suspects it would take 48 hours to do what you need to do. However, you can shrink it down with spell slots, as you have done before.
Got
You
it.
did a short rest, so I'm swimming in them.
Because of complexity, the spell slots are halved, rounded up.
Okay.
It's getting more difficult to fix these as you are getting round them. Does anyone want to take the first rest? Do you want to do it in tandem, or how do you? Because only three of you can do this as ritual casters. I'm very sorry, Michelle. It's a wizard. It's a magic user thing.
Skier's chilling out. No, actually, I think Skier's taking this moment to write down everything that's happened in her notebook.
Smart.
Her new shiny notebook that she stole from a dead body. Yeah.
Oh, no, not that one, but yeah.
I think Rock will volunteer to go first if it's not something that like Eugene has to do first or anything.
Ashling's gonna keep a fucking eye on you.
To be honest,
I am sitting here.
yeah, that's not disconcerting at all while I'm casting a spell. So how does it work with our spell slots again, Chris?
You do your hour-long sit, and then you can spend a spell slot, and then depending on the level of the spell, it reduces the hours overall. From there, you have to kind of stay for a bit longer, and each hour that you're there, it reduces it further. So.
Okay, cool.
It is a good opportunity for anyone who needs it to take long rests before they do it, which is fine.
I'm gonna wait because I think Aisling is gonna be next in the queue behind Rock. So I'll just have a short rest.
Yeah, and Rock will take a rest when he's finished. So. Cool. Well, I do have a 5th level spell slot.
Cool. So that would take 3 hours off, plus the hour that you do. So that's 4 in total.
And I can do multiple spell slots, can't I?
No, you can only do 1 per sitting,
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah,
but you can sit
that's the
for
highest
longer
I've
if you
got,
want
so.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will sit another hour and use. Yeah, and I'll use a 2nd level spell slot.
You can't. You've used a 5th level spell slot. You have to kind of break.
Oh, I see.
And
Sorry,
then
I
come
thought
back
you said
again.
you could do
Yeah.
multiple.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, so I'll take a break after a couple of hours then.
Amazing. While you are connected, you are in quite a meditative place. Could you do me the favor of doing an insight check?
Oh, a natural 20 for a 23.
Hey.
23. While you are sitting in this circle, connected to the universe, to the world that beyond, and to the sky shield, to all this power, something shifts and pays attention to you. Something vast and powerful.
Can I tell with that 23, can I tell whether it's something that seems sort of in any way ominous or threatening?
Not ominous, not threatening, interested. Like it's seeing you for the first time. It is not like any power that you have felt before, and you have stood before gods.
Can I push back a little bit and see if I can look at it?
Yes. Make me a charisma check. Just straight charisma.
So just roll and add my modifier, yeah?
Yes, please.
23 again.
Very good. You do get the sense of something. Okay, you can't quite put words on it, but it's like the whole world is holding its breath and waiting to see what you do. For a moment, you fear that you are going to fall into this ocean of an entity and be swept away in the sheer vastness. Again, no malice, no ill intent, but the sheer size and resonance of it.
I will draw on my connection to the song to kind of ground me and bring me back so that I feel tethered.
Where you're sitting, Aisling, because I know you're quite close, Rock's scales start to vibrate ever so gently, creating a very pleasant humming sound.
Eugene! What's happening?
Rock. That presence mimics your sound. It is familiar with the song of creation, and it lets you go.
Okay. I will finish my meditation.
His scales stop humming.
Ah.
Okay, and when I sort of finish my part of the ritual, I will say to everyone, just kind of say, I know this sounds odd, but it kind of felt like the entire universe was looking at what we're doing. I don't really know how else to explain it apart from that, but I just thought I'd warn you in case you get a weird feeling. It wasn't bad, it was just strange.
Okay. You feeling okay? Let me look at your pupils. How many follow? How many thinkers?
If you'd stop changing them, I'd be able to tell
I
you.
can't decide what number to use.
Well, then how am I supposed... Oh, just move out the way, for God's sake.
Are you okay? Medicine check.
I'm fine. I've always had these vines growing out here.
Nat 20 medicine check. I know
he's
his
fine.
blood pressure.
Yeah, he is fine. He's cranky, but he's also probably tired and sore, to be fair. And Rock.
Okay. Hydrate and sit down and just have a barocca and don't do anything.
Oh, just do your ritual thing.
Cool.
I am going to try and take a long rest, Chris.
You probably have the time to take a long rest. Aisling,
Yeah.
are you going next? Whilst this is happening, is Eugene resting?
I mean, I don't need to rest, so I guess I'm just keeping Skier company. You have to keep doing it.
Choreography in the corner.
My arms are tired.
Oh.
No, not really. I'm just kidding. You don't have to dance.
No, it's all done. It was kind of fun though. Got out some nervous energy.
Rock crawls into his bedroll and probably almost immediately starts breathing heavily and softly.
I think Rock will. I think Rock will kind of get his bedroll and kind of pull it up to kind of basically put it up to next to Skier and just get into it and not kind of saying anything, but just kind of being next to Skier.
She just shuffles closer, so like you could feel like her foot or leg there or whatever.
So cute.
And then he did fall asleep and snore.
Hell yeah.
Dragonborn snore.
Just gently try and roll him over.
It's the extra bits for breath weapons. It's
Wow.
Aisling steps into the circle as you have done before, and you settle in. For you, I will need a wisdom check because you have a concentration to focus on, and it's not your strong suit.
That landed half on something. Okay. But a wisdom check.
Yes, yeah.
23.
23. You find your brain slipping, but you pull it back. You know how important this is. And also, the longer this takes, the longer it is till you can convince the others to go and see what's happening with Alabaster.
Yeah, and I can't check on Rock while I'm doing this, so...
Yeah. So you managed to focus. How long are you sitting, and what spell slot are you using?
I've got a 5th level, so I'll use a 5th level. And I'll round it up to 6 hours, so I'll sit for 3.
11 hours so far.
I'll get a right number, but it's fine.
Yeah. You also start to feel this presence, watching. Vast. Not anything untoward. Your natural insight is enough to pick up that there is something aware of what you're doing.
Does it feel quite nice?
It's oddly familiar, but you can't place where or why. But because of your connections, I would like you to make me a perception check.
I can do that. Ah, another nat 20 for 29.
Oh! You feel yourself yanked out of your body. You're falling into a sea of stars. And below you is a beautiful blue and green orb made of beautiful colours and clouds. And you realise that you are looking down on Erevis itself. As you are worried that you are going to crash into it, you sense something coming from it. A warmth, a welcome, a thank you. And you settle gently, kindly back into your own body.
As best she can whatever kind of thing in her head, can she just sort of try and say hello or do a wave or however she's able to conceive of communication right now? It's just the equivalent of a toddler just waving at someone.
I think you probably try and... The most familiar thing to you is how you normally talk to Alabaster, that constant back and forth, that currently very quiet. And whether by instinct or by design, you reach out back down that channel. And that gap is still there. But beyond it, further on, is that sensation. And with that natural 20, you realise that it has always been behind Alabaster. Wherever Alabaster draws his powers from is this presence. Your additional 3 hours pass. You get your numbum and your little connection, and you are able to kind of stagger to your feet, probably calling Eugene over before he's even aware that you're set up.
I do a very loud stretch.
Yeah, because you can't leave the ritual circle until someone else takes over, or it breaks the spell.
Yeah. But I'm doing a very loud, obvious, I'm done now, stretch. Ah! Yeah. Oh, man. Ooh!
Eugene pretends he hasn't heard for like a couple of seconds.
Ah!
Oh, sorry. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to take over?
I did it.
Good job.
It was actually kind of cool. It's quite nice. Rock said about the feeling. It's quite cool. It's very pretty.
Okay. Good. Go get some rest.
Okay, Tag, you're it.
Eugene, you settle into spot. How long are you planning to sit, and what size spell slot are you going to use?
I'll use a 7th level spell slot.
Juicy.
Big spender. So that's 4 hours taken off, so you're up to 15.
How far
Sorry
have we
if
got to go?
there's-
48 hours.
48 hours.
Jeez.
Sorry if there's funny noises, by the way. Bulb is sleep woofing at the moment.
I can't hear it, so that's an indication.
I will.
And we've got a hiccup.
I'll sit for 3 hours, I guess. And
3
then
hours.
I can rest and then do the same again.
Oh yeah,
Eugene.
Aisling will take a long rest whilst this is happening, by the way.
Cool. Eugene, I would like you to make me an Arcana check.
Uh, 28.
28. You also find that huge presence on the outer edge of your perception as you are resting. But you, being a different type of caster, feel magic, pure magic. The very heart, in fact, of where magic comes from in this world. All types, arcane, primordial, spiritual, celestial. Even the demons draw their power from this same source. You have read theories about how the ways connect, how they draw magic from Erebus itself and distribute it among the 13 realms. You've never sensed actual truth to that until this moment. The world is watching you, quite literally. It has often been said that Erebus itself is alive. But till today, you were not 100% certain whether that was just an expression for the wonders of nature. There is a thought and a sentience to your world. vast, hard to read, but aware. It reaches forward when you kind of connect with it. From where you are sitting, Skia, Aisling, are you sleeping, or are you just resting?
I'm probably sleeping, probably at the bottom of the bedroll that rocks in like a cat.
Skia, you watch as Eugene's skin starts to sparkle like moonlight.
Skin of a killer!
Ripples with magic and forces itself down into the circle. Eugene, you can't control this, you can't stop this, but you feel a 10th level spell pass through you. A forbidden spell so powerful that mages do not even seek it anymore.
Crime.
And it removes 10 hours from your ritual.
Oh.
And your life.
Fucking hell.
Erevis is aware of what you're trying to do, and though it cannot ever interfere, it can help you in this moment.
Interfering little.
As a treat.
As a treat. Just for you guys.
I deserve it. I've been good this week.
Rest of your watch goes very quietly. Skia, I think once you put your knives away after Eugene's very explosive display and realize that he's okay, he seems to be fine, and you probably shouldn't interrupt him whilst he's doing this, you settle down. You hear Aisling and Rock both heavily breathing, fast asleep. There is a padding sound.
Knives out.
You turn,
Dungeon
and in
ducks.
the entrance of where you are is the largest wolf you have ever seen.
Oh, piss.
No.
Silver white fur that sparkles like moonlight and big blue eyes. It sniffs the air around you, bows its head, and carries on, walking past you.
Beautiful puppy.
God, I want to pet it.
To pet it with
I'll
my
pet
knife.
that dog.
Gonna pet that dog.
I'll pet that dog.
Disappearing off into the ways.
I was gonna ask a question. I don't think Ski even knows what she's trying to ask. She's just
Oh.
Please, any question is what is it's fine.
I
You
think that
remember
Ski is
the-
just like, what?
But yeah, you remember the ways is a place that echoes and souls travel through,
Oh yeah.
and not all souls and beings that travel through are mortal.
Okay, cool.
Last time you fought shadows that were desperate and hungry and left behind because of the sadness. Oddly enough, despite the fact this is a place of the Tempest, there's something more primordial, more raw about this place, and oddly quiet. Truly the heart of a storm. The Eye.
Yeah, I think when that wolf came in, she was more like, I'm standing, being protective over my two friends sleeping and my other friend who is glittery.
Who's just over there sparkling.
Yeah, so yeah, I think she's just on she's on alert, but like
Yeah.
her usual alert, which she's used to sitting for hours, just being ready to go if it's needed.
Her
The
reticle
rest-
has gone orange, not red.
Yeah.
The rest of your ritual goes fine. All of you can take a long rest. You take it in
Nice.
turns. I would like you, between the three of you, to decide who's spending, let's say, 15 points worth of spell slot at standard rate.
I'll do a 5th level.
I'll do a 5th level and however many hours to bring it up to 5, so we just split it equally if you want.
Eugene?
How long's left?
With that, probably about 5-6 hours. Whatever
And-
Erevis did to the ritual allows you to bypass that restriction. So you can one
Okay,
for one.
so it's just okay. Then I'll just spend a 5th level.
Amazing. I think you probably take it in the same order that you did before. So Eugene, you are the last person. You feel that connection to the other temples briefly, and you, for all intents and purpose, overclock this ritual so that this temple will transfer more energy to the shield, giving you a chance. As you stand up and step away, Callum reappears. Sorry to interrupt you all. Are those imps yours?
What?
Oh
Points-
god, which imps?
Points
Are
over
they mine again?
to the bodies that you have left behind. Rock, as you get closer, because you have blind sight, you can see that there are 3 imps who have hidden behind one of the larger bodies, all of whom have pale white skin and large grey eyes.
Rock's just going to very calmly say, "All right, you 3, I can see you. What do you want?"
Don't hurt us, we're here, messengers. We come. And they kind of look at Aisling. For her.
Oh, Aisling, there are imps here for you.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Aisling,
Cool.
you've got imp mail.
Can Aisling come out to play?
Can Aisling go? We will be back, say, 10 minutes, guys? 25 to? Sound good? Please, everybody, make sure you grab a drink, have a quick refresh. And if you are around, check out our intermission video. We have some amazing people who, all of whom are lovely, and you really, really should check out. We'll be back in 10 minutes. See you soon.
Love you, bye.
are back, and we're all elbows, are we? Okay.
Yeah, I felt like doing all elbows today.
They're all elbows.
Yeah.
It's a new type of voguing. Hi, everybody. Before our break, our friends have completed the third ritual, thus correcting the third Sky Temple and buying themselves more time.
Yeah, baby.
They have also found out that the Temple of Power, the seat where Adzi the Builder, one of the Magi, apparently still resides, according to the God of Law, is drawing power rather than providing it. Just as they are getting ready and getting off of the ritual circle and getting ready for their next step of their journey, Rock discovered 3 imps pointed out by the spirit of Callum Realmist, hiding behind one of the bodies. When confronted, one of them pointed at Aisling and said that they had a message for her.
Go on then, so long as it's not the Achille kind of message.
What? No, not that. No. We have served you before. We came to your aid and we fought.
Hell yeah!
The
I
creatures.
thought I recognised you guys. What's up?
Oh, wait, are they the ones that came out your butt?
Oh my god.
But we are not
No.
butt demons.
See?
We are shadow imps from the land of dust and shadows.
Hi.
Gosh, aren't they dramatic?
How's it going? What's up?
Bad tidings, fearful tidings. We have come at the behest of she who should not be messed with.
I mean, that doesn't narrow it down for us, honestly.
We know a lot of very spooky people.
Very tall, very big.
Throne's blade.
Yes.
Okay.
We speak her words in hushed whispers. For although she is our leader, we do not wish to draw her attention.
She's not here.
Get on with the message.
Yeah, get on with the message. Do you want
Ashling's
to do
like
this?
crouched down next to them now.
And they are very strange little creatures. Imps are by nature quite skinny and kind of like quite big-eyed and things like this. But these things have got almost nocturnal sized eyes.
That's so cool.
And whereas imps are like leathery skin, these are ever so slightly fuzzed, which goes back into these strange feathers
Oh my god, I love
that
They're
aren't
beanie
quite
babies.
covering them properly.
They are baby babies. But
Their
they're the new ones with
wings-
the big creepy eyes.
Yeah.
Their wings are bat-like in shape, but it looks like someone stuck some feathers in them, almost like they don't know whether they're fey, celestial, or fiendish.
Historically
Much like-
accurate dinosaurs.
Yeah. One of them is very silent and is Rock doing something akin to sign language. Every time one of them speaks, it looks at them and then kind of starts signing, as if it's trying to make sure that everybody can listen to what they're saying.
Little legends. They brought an interpreter.
And the other two, like, do you want to do this? No, we voted. You said you would do it, so do it properly.
All right, one of you do it, or I shall strike all 3 of you down right here.
Hey, yo, whoa.
The one with the
None of
sign,
that.
whose sign is just like,
None of that, Rock. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's just grumpy.
she who we talk about in hushed whispers has put upon us a grand message.
Okay.
Thou art to return. She doesn't sound like that. I'm adding gravitas to it.
Aisling, I am actually going to kill them, Aisling.
Nah, this is great. You better not. I'm enjoying this.
thou shouldst return to the land of dust and shadow, for lo, a great sorrow has befallen us. The Alabaster Guardian is fallen and requires thy aid.
Wait, what do you
What?
mean fallen?
What?
Fallen? He fell down.
He fell over?
Yes.
What, like he's just had a fall, or like?
He's just tripped, or he's like mortally
Wait,
ill?
hang on. It's fallen. Fallen is that the one where they fall over and they get up and go oops, or is the fallen the one that where they fall over? He ain't well.
Okay.
He's
how-
really not well. He did a collapsing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And so we need it there now. Yes.
We are to take you as soon as you can, as quick as you can, directly and as much as possible.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna have a just look at Eugene and just kind of go. Can we go now? Is there anything else we need to do before we go?
We fixed it. Look, it's
Yeah, I
Callum. It's fixed, right?
It will suffice for
Okay.
what you need. You know what you need to do next, yes?
Go. I mean,
need-
yes.
To fix the whatever is happening at the Temple of Power will give you the energy you need.
Got it. Great. Okay. Thank you for your help and guidance here. I'm sorry that we need to leave in such a hurry, but we probably
I am
do.
but a memory, and I am here to assist.
Don't
Should
stop being
you-
too hard on yourself.
Should you need my guidance again, please return. You are always welcome here.
Thank you.
Go.
I mean, thank you, but it's a bit of an effort to get here. We had to swim for an hour and...
Also, I'm not fighting another. Anyway, okay. Yeah.
Okay, can we go?
Do you want these ones?
What ones?
The dead ones? Do you need them?
No, I don't
no,
think so.
no.
Wait, what are you doing with them?
Because we've come a long way.
Oh, do you want to eat them? Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
I don't think you should eat them.
Why?
Well,
They're not very fresh, are they? They're like...
They don't care.
Also, at least two of them are definitely some kind of abomination that's been
Okay,
created.
they might. All right, guys, they
Although-
might be a bit abominable, but you can eat them.
I don't think I'm in the mood for abominations.
Also, don't we have to go quickly?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
can
right.
you like grab a finger or something and have it on the road?
Oh
you,
my god.
you don't need these as servants or anything.
No, they're baddies.
Boy, they're deadies. You
Yeah,
can
but
make,
they
you-
were baddies before they were daddies.
Are you not just going to make them servants and follow you around
Babe,
as
we
punishment?
got to get a move on.
Oh,
okay?
sorry. Right. Oh, great one. We will guide you forth.
Thanks.
Guide you first, surely. Like we've got to guide them first, and then we'll do the other things afterwards. Will you shut up?
Can I kill them now?
No, nearly, but no.
Ashling of the Great Puzzle Box. Follow
Cool, I've got
us
a title. Okay.
and bring your servants with you.
Beg your pardon. Okay, now I am going to kill them.
That was actually laughing.
They
Come along,
start.
hordes.
They head towards the gate, but they wait until you all are together. We must stay together. Or one imp on 3 of you and one making sure you hold on. Because if we are separated in the ways, only we can guide you where you need to be. I mean,
what do we
they
do?
might be able to figure it out by themselves. It just might take
It's
longer.
fine. We'll all hold hands. Now, just make sure you don't let go of Ashling.
Yeah, please.
They each settle on a shoulder. Is anybody who's particularly against the idea of an imp?
Ashling's obviously not. It's all good.
Yeah. So one sits on Ashling, one sits on Eugene, and one sits on Skier.
Can I give them both a snack from something that I've got? Wait, there's 3 of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Alright, can I give all 3 of them just a snack of something that I've got? And it's not nasty cheese, because there's none of that in my bag.
That you know of.
That I know of. It's probably some sort of bun or something.
Yeah. They are snacking. The one that is sitting on your shoulder, you find out is called Nettle. Nettle, Bottle, and Percussion.
Oh my god.
Don't I need someone? One of you?
I mean, we
Hold on
might
to
have had a
me.
4th one, but maybe you killed him already.
No, but you're edging that way.
I just grab Rock and like, just hold my hand.
We're crossing the road, hold my hand.
Yeah.
You step across the barrier and you walk into the ways. As per always, the journey is both long and no time at all. With their urgings and focus, you pass echoes of the Golden City through the ruins of a great magocracy, both at the beginning of its golden age and at the falling caused by its own arrogance. You step through a grove of worshippers of animal gods, ancient and terrible, but also wise and kind. And eventually, you step across a foothold and into a reflection of your own world that echoes with dust and shadows. Welcome home. Now, we have got you this far and we do not want to go further. So, you need to go to the camp. Percussion kind of makes a sign that, which Rock, you reckon, like, recognizes him saying, I will stay and guide them. I am not afraid. The other 2.
Thanks.
Fine! Your discorporeation. And both dart off. Fine, Bridget!
Bye, Bottle. Bye,
Bye.
Nettle. Thank you.
Bye now. Okay, let's go.
Okay, yeah. Whoever
As per-
Hashling was holding the hand of in the ways, by the way, she's definitely not let go of.
It's up to you guys who she's holding on to at the moment. Maybe Eugene?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I think she's holding on to Eugene's hand. And she's maybe not even realised that she's not let go, she's just holding on for a comfort thing.
Right. Where to? Can we hurry?
Percussion, you lead the way.
Taps on your, like, hops over onto Aisling and taps on your horns and points a direction.
Okay. Alright, come on, let's go.
And you start heading. Movement in the land of dust and shadows is not dissimilar to the ways. You all know this from your previous visit. Skia, is this the first time you've been to the land of dust and shadows?
I think it is, because I think they came before I landed last time.
Oh my
Well, we haven't been here since New Doan, have we?
No,
Yeah.
exactly. You landed after
After you guys have been.
the harrowing.
Damn.
I think Rock will grab Skia's hand or kind of just put his arm in hers and just kind of say, it's a weird old place, but you kind of get used to it.
And is it all like this?
Oh, yes, very much so. Mm-hmm.
Your home is beautiful.
Percussion signs something which, Rock, you interpret, because it's nearly similar, which is something along the lines of, our land is nearly dead, but it might yet come alive.
I think he said the land's dead but could come alive, or he said you look like a lizard. I'm not sure. It's very close.
Oh,
Anyway, we'll go with the first one.
yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's not meant to look like this.
No, I think it is kind of named because of how it is rather than how it's meant to be.
Oh. Okay. My apologies.
Also, from what we know, this was kind of a nexus, kind of a central point for the ways and the other sort of areas and realms. So I think at one time it was quite thriving. Although
it's like it was the equivalent of like the town square or whatever.
I guess, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Aisling would be joining in and chatting shit right now, but she's like so laser focused at just going in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, Rock's just definitely just following and walking while he's doing this with Skier, because he knows things are urgent.
And Ski is definitely like keeping her eyes are dying around to be like, oh, look at this place, but I don't know this place. I'm ready for danger.
Yeah. And this place is weird. Could I have a group survival check, please?
Yes. No.
17.
17?
19.
16.
16?
13.
It could be worse.
Um,
You don't know whether... Obviously, it's very hard to navigate through the Land of Dust and Shadows. You know it's more about knowing where you want to go and focusing on that. You have been to Bridget's camp before. So you are aware of that. But you're also... There's that... Aisling, I think you cast the doubt. It's a war camp. What if it's moved? She might have had to pack up and move tents because they're still at war.
Yeah, but that's why we've got the imp to guide us.
Skier, you round an edge because I feel you're scouting a little away just to kind of keep an eye on them but keep things safe. You come round a mountain and you like the edge of a cliff and into a valley that you swear wasn't there before, and in it are hundreds of tents of different sizes and shapes. From where you are seeing with your high perception, you can see creatures of all sorts flitting amongst them, busy, preparing. Some of them sharpening weapons, some of them tending to injured. Creatures of celestial nature, some fiendish, some fey, some aberrations, some mortals as well, moving back and forth. A desperate collection of individuals promised to protect this world. And you see this ragtag group, and above them, this large, red, looming scar that pulses with a fiery energy, and imps and small demons fly out of and test the defenses below them on a regular basis.
Does Skier know that the war camp or anything like this has would Ashley have told Skier anything about it?
I don't know. Did you mention anything about the Land of Dust and Shadows and your adventures here?
don't know if we did.
I mean, I would have imagined when filling Skier in, we would have
We
said that we'd been here and stuff, but I
Yeah.
don't.
We definitely did have those moments where we just gave you a massive lore dump.
But I doubt we would have gone into huge amounts of detail.
Cool. Then Skier will stealth back and kind of be like, "We got to go. There's like a fucking war happening here.
Yeah.
So many people.
There's. We're kind of
It's
involved
like
in.
hundreds of people.
Yeah, no, we're
You're involved in a
Well,
war? What?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you see the well, you can't really miss the big tear in the sky thing.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, so if that keeps growing, then basically this realm will be taken over and become part of the other realm. So they're trying to stop that, and we haven't exactly actively been involved in helping them, but yeah, we know some of the people who are.
Is that what we're looking for?
The war camp? Probably, yes. It looks a little bigger than last time I saw it, but
Right. Okay. Because I thought I don't know. I thought Thrawn's blade was just gonna be like hanging out on a rock or something. I don't know. We're looking
Like
for...
Mufasa, just chilling.
Yeah. I don't know. She appeared in his page.
Everything you
like
see
this?
before you is yours, Skier, except
Yeah.
that red bit. That's a problem.
Don't go there.
no, I completely. We probably should have filled you in a little more, but obviously there's been other sort of priorities.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, it's over there. Big camps
Thanks.
that way. I want to go. Kier's like looking in the opposite direction, thinking like, I want to go snoop around more. Like, what if there's just like whole things here that these guys just haven't told me about? Like, there's a really cool pub over there.
Wait till we tell you about the temples. That's kind of impressive. Anyway, first let's worry about Alabaster.
You sure? It's definitely. Look, can we just sneak over so you can see them, and I've not like just put you in front of like a different army of people?
That's a fair point. I mean, I'll come with you and have a look. I will go with Skier and try and just get a viewpoint so that I can at least make sure that it looks like the same army, or sort of at least belonging to the same army that we are actually aware of.
You guys sneak closer to the camp. And Rock, it is indeed Brigid's war camp. It is much bigger than it was before, and you get the impression the reason that is because it's focused now. In defeating fire, you helped them push back the line. They haven't stopped the agents of the worm that devours, but they are holding their own borders now.
Yep, those are definitely the right people, although, as I say, quite a lot more of them.
By Rock's ear, he hears, "Who are we looking for?"
Oh, good God!
I stabbed them.
Stab them.
I'm sorry. If someone gets really
Go
close
for
to
it.
Rock, I'm just like, ugh.
Go for it.
That's completely fucking fair.
Yeah.
I'm real sorry. Don't sneak up on Rock
No.
when I'm not around.
Error.
Or on Skier,
I think it was just
ever.
with her dagger, so it's a 27 to hit.
He will uncanny dodge.
Well,
Rogue v.
he's
Rogue,
with an
let's go.
ally. I just wanna. I'm still gonna roll. It's just a D4 and some sneak attack. He's within 5 feet of an ally. I'm so sorry.
It's thematic.
5.
It would be wrong of you not to.
10, 16, 17, 18, 19 half. No. 19, 21 halved, 10 points of damage.
Hang on, I just need to check something.
Oh God, he's dead.
Oh shit.
No,
Oh,
I
God.
mean he's fine. He's
Yeah, I hope so. If this army only has 10 hit points each.
You found the one commoner left in the army who just
Yeah.
happens to be very good at sneaking. For indication, this person rolled 35 on their stealth to sneak up on you. That's why Skier didn't see him.
Fair.
Rogue v. Rogue.
However, I think as soon as he says it and you roll away in fear, Rock, you recognise the one-horned fawn.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Lou.
Yeah, he's going to evade.
Yeah.
He's totally going to full out evade that. Just like, so you go, oh, okay.
I think as soon
Hi.
as Rock sees Skier stab at him, Rock's just going to laugh. I'm just like, that'll teach you. Anyway, if we can not kill each other, I'm just going to put Skier's hand down with the blade. Like, just, okay.
Yeah,
This
Oh, I
is-
like
comes
you.
up
You're
with a different blade.
feisty.
I can be
And
feisty.
good. You nearly... Look, you actually hit my armor. Very few people can hit me.
Warning shot.
Believe me, she is very good. Anyway, Skier, Lou, Skier. Lou,
Hi.
He takes your hand and kisses it. I don't suppose you're married, by any chance, are you?
Maybe.
Imagine the chaos the two of us could cause.
oh God.
Oh,
Okay,
Hi.
warning this later, if that's all right. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that to the two of you. Anyway,
First off, he gives you a quick hug, Rock. Is Aisling with you?
yes, of course.
I
I'm just going to
guess-
turn
Has
around.
Ashley
yeah.
noticed that these guys have fucked
You
up
probably see a
right
kerfuffle.
here?
You probably see a you probably see
What
a
are you guys
familiar
doing?
form.
I mean, I think I would have warned them if we were going to like ask them to hold while we sneak forward and make sure it's the right camp. So I would have at least said, like, give us a second.
yeah, we'll wave them. We'll wave them over.
Oh, hey, hi! I'm gonna mountain goat my way up to wherever you are.
Lou is
Hey,
kind of
hi,
looking
Lou.
at and oh, thank goodness, and he just grabs you for a hug.
Hi. Yeah.
It is
Hello.
very good to see you.
Can we go?
Yes,
What's wrong with Alabaster?
we don't know, but we're hoping you can help us figure it out. Hi, Eugene.
Am I supposed to know what to do?
Hi, Mage. It is good to see you.
Hi, Rogue.
Don't you forget
Aisling just hears in her head Rock just going, "You've got this. It'll be fine, and we're here to help."
But I don't know what to do.
It's okay.
So, first off, he starts walking and kind of like just talking. What happened? I literally came across him in the wilds, attacking some of the rogue demons that fire left behind. Almost.
Kind of got wished out of my brain.
That's. Who. What?
So there's this dickhead, right?
Who am I stabbing?
Oh yeah, don't worry, there's a queue. And yeah, kind of like dismissed us in possibly the shittiest, rudest way ever. To where we belong or where we're supposed to be or some other fucking bullshit. And then that sent us to places, but also kicked out Alabaster.
So Alabaster ended up back here.
Yeah.
Minus you.
And it's been very weird. And sometimes it makes me all sweaty if I don't do a thing well enough, and it's very bad. And it
I
makes
think
me
that's
feel
just
awful.
anxiety.
That too, but also other things. And we should really be walking faster. I feel like Aisling's doing that thing in a video game where the NPC's not walking fast enough, and you're kind of catching up with them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
annoying.
Lou walks the same speed you do. Like it's the others are a little slower.
Yeah, but
than you.
Aisling's power walking right
Yeah.
now. She doesn't have a stat for her power walking speed, but it's fast.
We'll call
Trust
it a
me,
dash.
it's fast.
It's a dash
Trust me.
accent. Yeah.
Fast as
Um,
fuck, boy.
Wow. Okay. Well, he
Uh-huh.
turned up here. He was. I don't know. Different. Not wrong, but just different. Angry.
Why? How? Yeah, he was quite pissed when I spoke to
Really
him
angry
the first
and
time.
just destroying anything he felt he could. It took me a while to track him down and talk to him. And
He
then
didn't squash anyone he wasn't supposed to squash, right?
none I'm aware of, but you know what the Land of Dust and Shadows can be like.
Okay.
So next question, because Bridget asked me to check on things when I find things out. How long has it been for you all?
How long has it been?
Probably a few weeks. No, actually, it's probably been about 2 months now, I would have thought.
Okay. About two months?
I mean, we have had a couple of ways incidents, so...
Yeah.
Always hard to say. Okay, that gives us a time
Wait,
frame.
why? How long has it been for him?
Yeah, I noticed the expansion.
We are... it's been 2 years.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's find Bridget, and she'll
Wait,
send...
how long ago did Alabaster appear here?
About 2 years ago. We've been trying to find ways to... But other than when you contact him, we've had no way to reach you.
Wait, what about the imps you just sent?
Well, that was Bridget's idea. And kind of, you're in the edge of the camp now, and several creatures are like bowing, like these quite tall, furry demons that look like they should be able to tear Lou in half with their bare hands. Just bow very respectfully.
Awesome.
And these angels just hold a hand over their chest and
It's fucking goals.
Are they bowing to these guys?
to Lou specifically.
Boss
But
man
you
Lou.
notice that particularly
It's like marriage material, maybe.
Maybe I'm not married.
Oh no, you come with the dowry of an army?
Yeah.
We can chat.
it's been a long war for these people. You see some of the figures that you have seen before, but injured, like older, more harrowed by what they've seen. Particularly the mortal kin, like the tieflings, the Aasimar, the Fey folk who have crossed over to try and help. We are winning, and we have held this thanks to what you did, how you
Amazing.
stopped fire. We had hoped having the Alabaster Guardian with us again would prove a turning point, but he has got weaker and weaker. And he hid
I
it.
knew he was fucking lying. I knew it.
Hid it from us for a long time.
And me.
I don't know why either, because... Anyway, he comes to a large burgundy tent with gold trimmings, which is very heavily guarded. You see the two horned lions with the large wings again, sitting out front,
Coolest shit ever.
who both bow their heads. Now that you've had more exposure to the gods, you recognize the symbol of Sister Sun around the neck of one and Brother Moon around the neck of the darker one.
That's so cool.
He pulls back the curtain and steps in, ushering you all in. Bridget has cut her hair. It is much shorter. Still has a braid tied back over one ear. She has leaned out but got bulkier, clearly an active lifestyle. She's wearing...
What a British way to describe a wall. She's been leading an active lifestyle.
One of her ears is cut off at the top, and she has a nasty scar, which is probably one of the reasons she shaved her hair tighter. She's wearing newer armour in ivories, made from
Can
scales.
you remind me what race Bridget is?
Elf. She's full-blooded.
Elf. Right, cool.
She's one of Scave's two friends that stayed behind.
I thought you were just going to leave it at that. One of Skate's two friends.
Read into that what you will. Scathe has more friends now. Here's you guys. She turns and immediately softens as soon as she sees you.
Rock will immediately go up and kind of give her a hug.
She puts her arms around you.
Ashley's looking around to see where Alabaster is because she was expecting to get just led straight to him.
Yeah. High Mage, you honour us. Aisling, it is so good you came to us, Keeper of the Box.
Hi.
My lord,
where's
thank you.
This is
Skier.
Skier?
Skier is one of us now and is traveling with us essentially to keep us safe.
Any ally of the Chosen is welcome in this camp. Rest easy, my friend, and welcome. Thank you for protecting these three.
She's also incredibly good with blades.
Lou just kind of goes, nearly got me. And she just nods. A warrior is always welcome, no matter their skills.
Okay. Where's Alabaster, please?
Before we take you to him, I would like you to be prepared. He is not good. She looks to Lou. Send for Throne's Blade and Rook, please. He nods. And kind of disappears. I will see you presently. Backs off. She walks over to Aisling and she just puts her arm around you gently and just guides you out of the tent again.
Ashling's so fucking tense. She can definitely feel how tense she is.
She leads you down through the camp.
Where my friends are coming too.
I would follow. I mean,
yeah, she's not stopping you. Nobody is not the Chosen. Nobody would stop the Chosen.
Ashling's not going anywhere without her fucking.
Yeah, no, I would definitely follow immediately.
I think it's probably halfway. Then you realise that Percussion is just still with you. He's just gently nuzzled into your horns and is just holding on, trying to make you feel better.
She's getting adopted.
You round a corner. Eugene, you sense the magic. There is a secluded area here that they have hidden deliberately, subtly. If it were not for the level of power and skill that you have, you would not have sensed it. Most people would not. She steps across a barrier. Inside are 4 jackal-headed demons, all with their robes pulled up, sitting and chanting. A defensive maneuver. They can be trusted. Their contracts bind them to our cause, and they will keep our secrets. You can speak freely here.
Okay.
Skier. These are exactly the same type of demon that was behind the Meragon, the one that you helped negotiate with.
I thought so.
There is a large tent in the middle, dark. Bridget moves first and pulls back the opening. Inside, barely moving, is a large stone form. Dull grey cracks move through what was once alabaster luster. What was a faint blue energy now barely lights any space around him. At first you think he's not alive, and then there's a subtle movement and a voice reaches out. Honestly, if it's Lou come to give me platitudes again, he might as well pop his other horn off. I'm really not in the mood today.
Oh, shut up. It's not Lou.
Now, see, now I've gone mad. I could have sworn that sounded like rock.
I'm just going to grab Ashling's hand and walk to him.
Oh god,
Hi.
it's finally happened. I'm dying.
No, well, you fucking better not be. Hello. Actually,
Kind
gonna
of-
like gently give him a hug.
As you do, you kind of pull in and give him a hug gently. Skier, you notice that some of the stone flakes away as she stands up, however gentle she is.
I just like make eyes at Eugene, who I'm assuming is stood back with me.
Well, you've come a long way, and I'm just completely underdressed for the occasion.
Shut the whole fuck up. What can we do?
You shall do nothing.
Uh-uh.
I don't like the solution to this.
What is it?
For one of you to live, another must die.
What? Why?
Comes a voice from behind.
Hey!
Standing behind you is Throne's blade. 2 lives, 1 life force. 1 body shared, now separated. I am sorry, Aisling. What Alabaster did to save you was only ever a temporary measure.
We have more time. It wasn't supposed to happen now.
Whatever happened that separated you put a strain on the life that you shared between you. Shorn from your connection, he has been forcing his life into you. But if he continues to do so, he will die. Bridget goes, you don't have to tell her all this. She holds up a hand. She
No,
must
she does.
know the truth.
She does have to tell me all of it.
I am in a difficult position. You are my ally. You are my friend. You have served this domain well, and you have carried out your duty. But, and she points at Alabaster, he should be on the throne. With his power, we can restore this land. She looks to Skier.
Skier just moves like between Throne's Blade and Ashling. Just like, I hear what you're putting down. She's not saying anything. They're just like,
Love it.
this is not how I wanted this to go, Throne's Blade. But
If there was, if they could be separated, why can they not be put back together?
Yeah, why can't you just
If
we'll
we
share
had,
again?
if we had access to something as powerful as a wish spell,
Yeah.
You would just return them to where they would. And her eyes settle on Eugene, and you know that she's inferring the conversation she had with you before. It would be no better. Just prolong the agony.
would I notice her?
I don't think she's hiding her movements.
No, I mean the kind of look at Eugene.
Yeah, I think she's not being that subtle. If you didn't see what I mean, she's just.
So, just to be pretty clear, are you saying that this was always inevitably going to be the result?
Yes. Eventually, one or both of them would perish before their time.
And Wait, and you didn't tell us this before?
I told those who I felt could handle the information at the time.
And you didn't think Aisling needed to know that at some point she would have to be in a position where her or Alabaster would have to die for the other to live?
She didn't trust me, Rock. She didn't trust me to make the right choices.
Well, no, none of us trusted you.
And rightly so. Do you know what I would have done with that information? I'd have taken her and run away from all of you as far as I could, because she's my Aisling and I will not see her harmed.
Okay. Just stay still.
I am not some servant of a dead kingdom. I am Aisling's demon, and she is my warlock, and we will do what we want to do. And this is what I was afraid of. Hello again. Rook steps around. There's a shabby-looking, brown-haired half-elf who's slightly translucent, like he's a spirit of some kind. Steps around Throne's Blade. First off, it's very good to see you all again. There might be a chance. Throne's Blade looks at him.
Honestly, out with it.
It's very dangerous. You could negotiate with they who live beyond the veil.
We brought Rock back once. Is that anything like that?
You cheated death before, Rock.
Yeah.
Have you been to the land of the dead?
Well, I've kind of been to the coffee shop at the front of the Land of the Dead. It's a little... But yes, I guess I have.
The booth in the entrance. You know.
The booth in the entrance. We could call upon allies and ask them to guide the Chosen to an audience with they who wait beyond the veil, and negotiate enough life for Aisling that Alabaster doesn't need to hold on anymore.
Wait, hold on as in to me?
Yes.
So he can just, exist and be okay?
Yes. Both
Okay,
of you
okay.
can exist and be okay. It's what you ask them to do is no simple feat.
That's fine. We've done hard shit.
If they fail, Aisling, you will be dead. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
I don't want you... I don't want you to do this. I want you to live. I don't want to lose you.
I know. But we've done so much scary, mad, this could never work stuff. And if all of this stuff that they say about us being all important, and we've got cards, and we're the Chosen, and we're all of this, and we're these mad important people, the fuck is the point in being that if we can't do shit that looks really hard?
Reaches out gently and just puts that one of those massive hands on your shoulders and just rubs a finger against your cheek.
Ashley leans on it.
You are so much better than me at all this, you know. Don't lose. Don't
die.
let her lose. He looks at Eugene and Rock and Skier. Please. She saved me.
We won't lose. And you saved me too, remember?
If we are to do this, you will need clerics and time to prepare.
How much time?
A day. He has that time. You both do.
Okay.
And she reaches down and she goes, what he would normally give you, I grace you this day. And touches Aisling. And you feel that familiar flood of warmth. It's slightly different. Not as friendly and welcoming as when it comes from Alabaster. Distant. Older. But it refreshes your strength. I have to move and check my domain, but I will return.
Before you do, what did you mean when you said he should be on the throne?
We believe the Alabaster Guardian is the only one who reasonably should take the Alabaster throne. He is, from what we've been able to examine, says Brigid, from what Rook and the others have been able to fathom, he is the child of the Triumvirate who sat there before.
Yes, hence the three different things that he is.
In that he is uniquely situated as a creature of balance to bring balance to this land.
Which is why he needs to be okay.
Yes. Which, and I hate to say this, Aisling, if we have to choose between you and him, we will choose him.
Rock immediately stands in front of Aisling between them saying that and just goes, that's not your choice.
I know.
Right, so we won't be discussing that option. Certainly not yet. So I suggest you pack that away very, very carefully right now.
I understand.
Good. Now, if we achieve what we are proposing here, does that mean, are we sure that that means that both Aisling and Alabaster can exist without drawing power from each other, and will it be a permanent fix, or is this something that is going to disappear again within weeks or months?
Everybody looks at Rook, who... I am a... I'm a wizard, not a cleric. I would need to check my calculations. This is based on the information that my mentor passed on to me. But yes, I am 80% sure that it will separate them. They will both have their own life forces. The lands beyond the ways are difficult, though, and very challenging.
But you can tell us what we need to know, right?
No, I can tell you roughly what you will expect. We should let Alabaster rest. No, they are staying here. I want to hear all of this. If they're putting their lives on the line for me, I am going to be aware of what they're doing.
I'm going to just address Thronesbraid and just say to her, is there anything that we can do in the interim for him? Anything, even if it's a temporary thing for a little bit of relief for a few days. Is there anything?
I will give Aisling what he gives her,
No, I meant for him.
and it will allow him to gather strength.
But that's it.
You are entwined. This is difficult for you, I know. Loss is hard for mortals, as it
Nothing's
is for
lost.
us. But it is my experience that you fight harder for the things you love because of it. I must go for now. Rest. Prepare. Bridget, see to their needs. They are guardians of the land of dust and shadows, and they shall not want for preparation. She leaves the tent. Presents.
Eugene goes after her, I think.
Yep.
You said you would tell me if the situation changed. You said you would contact me.
Yes. Something is limiting our ability to reach into the material world. Something has changed the way we communicate with you.
What is
Also,
it?
it is like the shield that protects your lands is now deflecting messages and entrance. But I cannot see why. Hence, I sent out as many imps as I could through the ways, so that when you inevitably sought a temple, they would find you. There is one now.
Allowed.
Always. I sense frustration in you.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I was angry that you didn't get in contact with me, but now I guess that's because of the things that are beyond your control. Yeah.
Rest. We are still allies. I will never betray that bond.
Okay, but that's going to get complicated if you wish that Aisling will die so that Alabaster can live. You understand that?
Yes. It is not the first time I have had to sacrifice something I love for the greater good. And with that, she walks away.
Eugene will go back inside.
Bridget has disappears out of the barrier for a moment and then returns with with Lou and a couple of trays of some food, and a pack which she has over one shoulder. It's a little something to help you. I managed to find some Arbillan shiftweave. It's more durable than most clothing. It will help protect you. Also, you can concentrate on it and change your look if you are in the mood to do so. And it resists bludgeoning type attacks. And she hands one out to each of you.
Oh, good.
You've got one.
I just.
Yeah.
I know people.
So you can all put Arbillan shiftweave in your thing. If you can't find it initially, I will send you a link later. I imagine the 5 of you probably want some time alone. I will make sure there are guards around, but if you need me, just ask.
I have one question. It's
Of
really
course.
important. Tell me you have drink in this place somewhere.
After that conversation, I will bring the kobold spit.
Perfect.
Actually, is that a North Imperial accent?
I don't know. Maybe. Why?
I happen to have some frost.
Depends on your opinion about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I happen to have some frostfire.
Schrodinger's accent.
Oh, then yes, please.
It's amazing what demons steal and bring to war. She disappears off.
I just give Ashton a hug and just go, hey, I'm here if you need me. If not, I am just gonna go over in that corner and disassociate for a bit, because this is a lot.
That's okay.
But I'm here.
Thank
That's
you.
also a bit there.
I know.
So Ski's just like come from like, oh, political intrigue to like demons in another world, like her friend might die. It's just like,
No biggie. No biggie.
The
you're
whiplash
also
is
normal
real.
about it. Yeah. Ski is like, I don't know if I could take anymore. Like,
Oh. No, thanks. Yeah. It's okay.
you don't need to comfort me. I'm good. I'll sort myself out. I'm gonna find that little later. He seems great.
Oh,
Work out your frustration.
no, Skier, you are totally Bridget's level. You do not sell yourself short with Lou.
I'm not fussy. I'll take
Sell it.
both.
Why not both?
Why not both? Ashling's sitting on the ground cross-legged, like next to Alabaster, by the way, just like looking at him.
So I want to hear stories about the things I haven't been able to see, or feel, or experience with you. I'd like to be caught up.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me what you did to that old coot after he banished us?
Well, I should have murdered him, but I didn't. Aisling whispers so Eugene can't hear her.
Oh, Eugene's fine with the
Yeah.
murder of
I'm
Yeah,
not sure you'd
fair
get much
point.
of an objection from that.
That's
So.
a very fair point. Especially now that she knows quite how much damage it's done. She's like, I'm gonna kill that old bastard.
And I think Rock's just going to give Ash, put his hand on Ashling's shoulder and give it a squeeze and just say to her in his most sort of cheerful voice and just say, oh God, tell him what we did with all the things we've been doing. I mean, there's been a lot that's been happening. Tell him. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to hear all about it.
Tell him how you scared the rock. That was funny.
No, don't tell him that.
You did
Recreate the
make a
noise.
really funny noise.
Oh, I imagine.
You made him jump. He sounded like if you picture like a heron under a rock, but like not a rock, like a boulder rock, and then it squishes it. That's kind of the sound that.
Okay, tell him about the exciting things we did. Not the,
That
anyway.
was exciting to me and Ski.
Okay. Well, you just tell him all those stories. I'm going to just give her shoulder a squeeze, and then Rock's going to walk out the tent.
Oh God, I follow him. I'm like, oh, this is supposed to get near you. I'm 10 feet behind, so if he wants privacy, he can like feel like he has it, but also that Lulu got the jump on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could drink and keep an eye on you.
At least for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aisling settles in to recounting their tales, even if she knows it is Alabaster's way of taking her mind off of what must be done.
She's got like a waistcoat thing, a shirt thing. She's like twisting it a lot in like a really nervous, like, you know, when you tear up a beer bottle label kind of thing. She's like wrecking it, and definitely she's definitely crying through telling all of these stories, not like kind of crying, but just like tears.
He listens, and his hand is always resting near you at any time, and he's enraptured by your tales. I believe the rest of you probably give them some space to count up and recapture.
And if I may, towards the end of her telling these stories, she sort of slips into what she's been having running around her head the entire time. Like, she's been physically able to say these stories, but she's been thinking what she says to him. And yeah, I suppose after a while, when it's all got a little bit quieter and everyone's kind of buggered off, she's just like, and then this happened, and then I'm really sorry, Alabaster.
I'm really sorry too.
You know,
Next time a wizard
'cause
other than Eugene opens his mouth, we'll put a fist in it.
Yeah, that too.
Except for maybe Skate, because he's all right, I suppose.
It's just,
And Grandpa. We like Grandpa.
but I'm the
Hey.
one who died and picked up the stupid thing. And then I'm the one
Aisling?
who kept using your life force. And then I knew you were
Aisling.
lying, but I still kept doing it.
Aisling,
And what?
everything I gave you out of willingness and love. I regret nothing, and you have
But you're more important than me.
nothing to apologize for. I am not more important than you. I wouldn't even be here without you. Thrones can be damned if my little Aisling is not out in the world to protect it. We will find a way through this. Our friends will help us. We will be amazing. And then we're going to kick our enemies' asses, rescue the world,
Kill Eugene's
and
granddad.
live happily ever after, drinking wine from his skull. Sound good?
Yeah.
Good. Now, tell me about the scream again. I really liked that one. And we will leave our friends there today. Guys, this has been a wonderful episode. There is a lot of heavy stuff going on at the moment. And I thank you for bearing with us whilst we run through it. We will be back next week with the next part of our adventure. Until then, my friends are going to tell you where you can find them and what they've got coming up. And I'm going to
And the
change
email
news.
addresses of our therapists.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm going to change the music to something a little more upbeat. Let's start with Michelle.
Me.
That's you.
Me. Where'd you find me? Feline Trickster on most social media. I don't really post that though, because social media is a hellscape, and God, being offline, great feeling.
I'm so jealous.
If you want to find any work I do, I tend to share any artwork I do post on the Some of the Heroes Discord, so come join us there if you want to see lots of cool stuff and maybe some of my artwork.
There is lots of amazing artwork by not only Michelle, but all of our people in that Discord. Really do.
Yeah,
if you haven't already,
lots.
please pop along, join us. If you are watching on our VODs, you can find it in the description.
And thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Michelle, anything else, or is... Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, you're fine. I
Cool.
don't think so. Me
And
and
you.
Skia have the same brain right now, just like,
Okay.
let me just take this all in.
Oh,
You
No,
let
that's
you
everything.
take that back in. Theo.
You can find my work on my website, which is theoblueillustration.com, and there is links there if you want to follow me on other social media platforms.
Wunderbar. Nice. Charlie.
hello. CharlieVince.com. If you want a palette cleanser for the sads, my work's all colourful and wholesome because I do kids books. So have a look at some cute creatures and some wholesome shit to do with mental health. Go have a look at my website because it's all the opposite of this.
And lots of puppies.
Which is always fun because I'm a spooky bitch, but I draw that kind of
Yes,
thing.
you are. You do amazing things.
Um,
Speaking of which, the Arbillan shift weave is a chance for our characters to all update. And Charlie has done the art. So, we will be revealing the brand new character art next week.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Holy shit.
So come and join us live to see the new looks that our friends have put together for themselves. Basically, from their perspective, their gear is getting a little tatty, so they've had a chance to kind of just bedeck themselves a little bit. And
Yeah.
And some of
Kind
us
of-
got a whole new body.
so I've got a
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
new body. Yeah.
I tell you what, the excuse to draw snatched jawline Eugene has
I
been
know.
very fun.
But he looks so grown up now.
I know.
They all do. I mean, no spoilers, but Charlie has really outdone herself again, and
Yeah,
I'm
I had
so impressed.
so much fun. It's so much fun drawing everyone's characters.
Wonderful. So that would just leave Wayne.
Hi, everybody.
Wait, I haven't done Hi Mum, Love You Mum. Sorry.
Oh. Hi,
Go
Mum.
on then.
Hi Mum, Love You Mum.
Hi,
Hi,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie's mum.
Sorry. We
I
went
got
off.
excited by the artwork.
That is very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Yes, you can find me pretty much anywhere online under Created by Wayne, which is my my handles on Instagram and my website, and even on YouTube, where I do weekly tutorials and teach people how to design and use Canva in ways that aren't shit, basically. But that's it. Okay, love it. Bye.
Amazing. As for me, you can find me wherever media is socialed at Chris Mepham Art. There is a link tree in the chat now if you would like to see. I am on all the regular places. I am really meshing with Blue Sky at the moment. It's I'm enjoying it. It's like Twitter used to be. I'm really liking that. I announced my new character pack this week.
The tiefling one.
The tieflings are coming.
Hey!
There will be, in total, 10 new tiefling original pieces for your TTRPG games.
All different race tieflings too.
All
which
different
is
race
really
tieflings.
cool.
Yeah.
Stunning.
I got inspired. There is a tabaxi tiefling among them.
It's really cool.
So I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Awesome.
Other project is very nearly there, so I can nearly talk to you about the super secret thing that has been taking up a lot of my life, which I'm very, very excited to share with you because it involves some of our friends and they're amazing. So,
Awesome.
cool. Other than that, come and hang out with us on social media at Some Other Heroes as well. We always love to hear from you. We're going through a little bit of in preparation for the brand new sexy art that Charlie has provided us. We're kind of giving ourselves a little bit of a paint job.
And don't get it twisted. It is sexy.
So yeah, come and join us. Let us know what you think, what you'd like to see. Tell us if there's any sort of shows you'd like us to do or anything like that. We'd love to hear from you, even
just
on
how
Discord
great we
or on
are.
social. Yeah, just come and hang out with us. It's cool.
Yeah.
We're always here. We're vibing for you. Yeah. In the meantime, have an amazing week. Roll dice, tell stories, take good care of one another.
Have a good
love
cry.
you.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.